Hello Virgo and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman and this is going to be your reading for the month of August. Alright Virgo, let's see what's up for you. Virgo. Okay. Trying to concentrate really hard on you guys. This one, oops, it's the middle one. The middle one it's been the middle one for so many signs. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups, great, excellent. Then you have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Then you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Then you have Justice. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the Page of Cups. Your obstacle is going to be the Moon, and your outcome is going to be the Ten of Wands. Okay. This is going to be what's hidden from you. All right. That's what's hidden from you. Okay. So you're starting off with the Nine of Cups, and this is a great card. This means that you have a lot of fulfillment, whether it's now or by the end of the month. You're going to be having a lot of fulfillment. So you're going to be having a lot of reasons to be happy. A lot of things in your life are going to be making you feel fulfilled and happy. It's the 9 and not the 10, and you have the 10 right over here in reverse. So that's telling me it's a very strong double message that something is missing, and you feel kind of a nagging feeling like something is missing. It could be something or someone. Something is not perfect. And I'm not saying that life is ever perfect. But what I'm saying is that something is nagging at the back of your mind saying, look, I have all these great things, but there's something or someone missing. I think it's going to be a someone for a lot of you because you have the family card in reverse. This is a happy, peaceful, great family time where everybody's getting along, which doesn't happen that often either. And it's in reverse. So I'm just getting this really strong feeling like for some of you, someone's missing. Someone is not there. You want them to be there, but they're in another country, or they're in the hospital, or they're just somewhere else, and you're waiting for them to come over, and you're saying, hey, things are really good, but I'm waiting for my relative to arrive, and I'm not going to be completely happy until they get here. Okay, I really am getting this very strong feeling somebody is going through some immigration stuff, or somebody is in the hospital, like an older person could be in the hospital, and you're saying, I'm waiting for them to come home. Okay. I really am getting like this feeling that somebody is just missing from the family, and you're just waiting for them to get there. And you do have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is just saying that things are going really well. You just miss them. You miss somebody. Okay. So, and it's not anything tragic or terrible because I don't see any tragedy cards or anything. I don't see any like depression. I don't see any double check this first before I say that. No, I don't see any fighting, and I don't see any like sadness and things like that. So I don't think it's missing in the sense that someone's like really going through anything traumatic. I think you just miss them because they're not with you. Okay. In the middle, you have the Justice card. Okay, this is about legal contracts. This is about, again, with the immigration stuff, this is about being bogged down in the legal system. That could be why somebody's not with you. They could be in jail, and you're saying, okay, I'm waiting for them to come out of prison or something. Or for a lot of you, it's immigration. You're waiting for somebody to arrive. Over here, we have the Queen of Swords. This is about a female authority figure. It could be like a boss, or it could be just the people that are doing the paperwork. It could be a judge. It could be like a lawyer. It's a female authority figure, and she's very wise. She's also very caring, but she's caring enough to tell the truth. So it could also be somebody in the family who's just saying, look, I've got to give you a harsh truth. It could be a lawyer saying, I got to tell you something straight up, because she has words that can cut people with that sword. It tends to just be honest to the point where it could hurt somebody's feelings. For a lot of you, I think it's more about like law or paperwork again. It's more about like an authority figure who is saying, this is the rules. These are the hoops you have to jump through with this family member, or these are the hoops you have to jump through to get this job. These are because you have so much happiness here. There's one thing missing. Whatever's missing, this authority figure is trying to like get you through the system, get you through what you have to do. It's the person who is either helping or hindering with all this paperwork. Okay, so it could be a representative that's helping you, and they're just telling you honestly, I gotta do this, this, and this. Now over here you have the Page of Cups, which is great. This is good news of an emotional nature. Good news. Yay, things working out. Good news. Okay? And you already know things are going to go great because you have all these cups. You have all this happiness, blissful happiness. Okay? Now, your obstacle here is the moon. This is about not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing what's going to happen in the future and saying, you know, I'm really happy, but this one thing is not working out. Like all this paperwork, what's going to happen? And the moon is about finding your way through the darkness, not knowing what's going to happen, stumbling around in the dark and saying, am I going to get to this location? Okay, but the moon is also about being guided. So you kind of feel like you're not being guided enough and you don't really know what's going to happen. And you already know things are going to work out great because you have good news and you have blissful happiness. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that. Over here you have your outcome, the 10 of Wands. This is about doing a lot of work. Okay, this is about doing a lot of work. And I think this has to do with the paperwork. Whatever's going on, you got a lot of paperwork this month. Okay. Could also be something separate where you get a lot of paperwork at work, but I think it's more about having to do with this legal thing, some kind of legal thing. Even if you want to go on a trip and you got to do a passport, you got to go through all these hoops. You know, if you have to get a new driver's license, you got to go through all this government stuff. If you get a new job, you got to sign up all the HR paperwork, you know, again, with somebody being in the hospital or immigration or things like that. I went through a hell of a lot of immigration stuff to go from Canada to the United States. It was just a lot. 6 months worth of paperwork. Okay, so if you're going through an immigration thing, it's a lot of paperwork. Okay, and your outcome is the 10 of Wands, which is a lot of work. I don't feel like that's necessarily a lot of work to get money because I'm not seeing money cards. I don't feel like you're working at your job to get money or something like that. I feel like it's a lot of work having to do with this legal stuff or legal paperwork or whatever. Okay. Also, if you're trying to get health insurance for yourself, that's a lot of paperwork. It's just going to be a paperwork month. And you just have to resign yourself to the fact that it's okay. I'm going to do this stuff that I have to do and I'm going to be okay with it because you've got all this happiness coming. So don't ruin all your happiness by focusing on the stuff. That's why it's really good to have tarot, because if you know something's coming, you can be like, when the paperwork comes, you can be like, I knew this was coming, so I'm okay with it. Okay. If you're prepared for something, then you can do it a lot easier because you're not like thrown off by it. Okay. These are things that are hidden from you. The Ace of Wands, which is about a new passion and excitement, something new and exciting. Okay. So it could also be about a baby with this thing that everything's perfect, but you're waiting for something. It could also be about a baby. Okay. This is a pregnancy card. This is also a card about sparking a new idea. You could be, after doing all this paperwork and stuff, you could say, you know what, I have a way that can do this that's so much easier. Or you could say, hey, I suddenly want to be a lawyer because I know all this stuff that I have to go through. This is about a brilliant idea, a brilliant project. It's the beginning of something that you're really passionate about. Okay. Over here you have the Two of Pentacles. This is about balance. Pentacles are about money, but this isn't necessarily about balancing money. This is more about balancing your life, okay? Balancing things out. And I think that's why you have so many cups. Because when you just focus on your family, then you don't have other cups that make you happy that are just about you as an individual. And if you just focus on you as an individual, then you have problems within the family. You have so many cups here that I think it's because you're balancing things out. You're saying, okay, I'm going to spend some time with you. I'm going to spend some time on this. I'm going to balance this out. I'm going to get some exercise. I'm going to do some meditation. I'm going to get outside and go to the park. I'm going to help a stranger. This is about balancing out your life. That's going to make you really, really happy to balance out your life. The last one that's hidden from you is the Six of Wands. This is the Success card. This is you on the other side of that paperwork, okay? I want you to remember that when you have to deal with a lot of paperwork this month and you have to deal with maybe waiting in line and, you're waiting for this person to give you an authorization for something. Remember this. This is the last card that's hidden from you. It is the Success card. The Six of Wands is about people looking at you and saying, wow, that person really did it. That person's really doing great. Okay. This is other people recognizing you as doing a successful thing. Okay, so remember that. That's you on the other side of the paperwork. That's you getting together with this person, getting that family member back with you, or talking to the family member and saying, I really miss you. And they say, I really miss you too. Okay, so whoever's missing, whoever you miss, make sure you get in touch with them and tell them how you feel that you miss them, and work towards getting them to visit you or you to visit them and stuff like that. Okay, it can also be, as I said, like a trip that you want to go to see this family member that you haven't seen, because you're saying, my life is great, but I really miss this person. So I'm going to go through all this paperwork, go through all the, booking the flight and all this other stuff, and going through all this paperwork to get to that person. Okay, this is your fate card for the month. It says the Spirit, and it says, this is perfect for you, unseen forces watch over you. Unseen forces watch over you. And I love that it's an angel. That's really great. Because here you have the moon, and this is your obstacle, not knowing what's going to happen in the future and saying, like, I can't really see where I'm going. And this is her holding a bright light, and saying she's going to like help you through the darkness. And it says unseen forces will watch over you. So you're going to be protected and guided this month. Okay, great. I'm so glad to see that, because you have the moon with the darkness. Okay, great. Okay, this is going to be your spiritual card. Okay, and it says here, focus. Focus. Really pay attention. Really see, in the forest full of trees, really look at the path that you're going on. Really look at each tree, and don't miss things, okay? And this has to do with the balance again. I think if you focus on different areas of your life and really take a look at what things are making you fulfilled, I think you're going to find that there's a lot of things in your life that you take for granted, that you don't fully appreciate. And if you do fully appreciate them, your life will be so much fuller, okay? Because you have here where you're not really appreciating them, it's upside down, and then you have here where you are appreciating them, okay? So it's about you focusing on, like, trying to balance everything out, focusing on your family and seeing if everything's okay there, focusing on your work and seeing if everything's okay there, focusing on your goals, your dreams, your spirituality, and just saying, I want to look at everything and make sure everything's all balanced out, because I think you're going to find that there's stuff in your life that's great that you're not even noticing, Like if you live by a forest and you look outside every day and you just see green, and you say, okay, that's just green. And then you actually go in the forest and you say, wow, look at all these little details. Look at all these things that I don't normally see. And you look at your family and say, wow, I see my family every day, but I don't really see them. I don't really see each little thing that they're doing, each little way that they're growing, and all this other stuff. So that's just about you taking a moment to just look at all the different little things in your life, because you have nine cups of fulfillment. So it's not just one, you've got 9. So look around and see what all these little things are, and you will feel really, really grateful for everything. Okay, your outcome is doing a lot of work. That's the paperwork. That's the authority figure that you have to go through all this little steps, and you have a success at the end of that. Okay, so have a great month.